Hello, my name is Mark Hoover. I'm a graduate of 2010 and I work for the Department of State, living between the United States and Central and West Africa. I want to share a few different pieces of advice on building community when you're outside of college, whether it's in the United States or elsewhere. Kind of three primary points I want to share. First, I really encourage people to think about and identify what are the values that you really care about as you're coming out of college, and to seek out people who build and support and complement those values, whether those religious values, social causes, environmental causes, whatever the issues and values that you find meaning in. Seek those people out who also care about those issues and those values. Secondly, I encourage you not to get confused between networking and work social life and real true community. There can be overlap, but rarely can they substitute one for the other. And so we all have to do networking, we all have to do social engagements with work, but don't let those take place of seeking out friendships and true relationships and social bonds. Third piece of advice I'd have for a Wake Forest graduate just coming out of college would be, don't fall into the temptation of maintaining all your friendships rather than seeking out new ones. Look, when you move to a new place, even if it's in Winston-Salem, think about how you can build new friendships and new relationships that kind of pull you into the newest stage of your life. Not to forget other friendships from Wake Forest at all, rather to make sure that you're building new community that fits you in the new place you are, rather than trying to take along all your friends who may or may not share the same experience in the next stage of your life. And as you're doing so, I encourage you to think about and kind of keep an eye out for the friends and the close contacts you have from Wake Forest that make the choices needed to support you and to be with you. And encourage you to do the same for those who you think you share the values and really see being around for a long time. I have had a chance to visit a close Wake Forest friend all the way in Mongolia. So certainly keeping friendships is super important, but just encourage you to not rely only on that. I think using those three very basic ideas, you can find really true friendships and true relationships and true community in anywhere you go, whether that's in Washington, D.C. or San Francisco or the middle of Niger or Laos. Seek out values. Don't confuse social networking with true friendship and community building, and don't get stuck trying to bring along all your friends along with you and not look for new ones. All right, thank you, and good luck, and as always, go Deeks.